Konnichiwa, and welcome to PopCulture Reacts. And we are back on this Saturday with more Babymetal. Thanks to you lot in the comments who told us that Metal Kingdom is the opening of the new album, and that the next track, Divine Attack, is already out and available for us to jump into so we can follow on with this new concept album.
Like having a sweet takeaway on a Saturday night. We can gobble up the next track very quickly. And it was, as you say, great to hear that in the comments, because one of the things we talked about quite a lot on Metal Kingdom is it felt like it was a song that was building to something. And it's kind of like, and what is it building to? We didn't have to wait too long. We can now actually find out what it's building to. But having said that, like a lot of the comments did sort of say that that's track one, this is track 2, and track 3 from the album already exists, but that it'll be a concept album. So yeah, I'm kind of keen to see the path they're going to go down here, because I do have a lot of love for the idea of a concept album, and we don't get them that regularly. But I think that's what retains my love for them, because I think if every album was a concept album, you might go, "Oh, come on, behave, everybody." But yeah, I crave them, but I crave them in the sporadic nature that we tend to get them from bands.
Yeah, I'm thinking some of my favorite concept albums, so like Pink Floyd's The Wall, Sgt. Pepper's, Gojira's Levant de Sauvage, and Mastodon, also banging concept albums that they make. So yeah, always up for a good concept album. So are you ready to hear the Divine Attack?
I blooming when I'm, Right. No messing around. Let's do this.
The time has come. Stand up. 進めがいた明日へ Time to go your way 切り開け道この手で 進めがいた明
and certainly built to something, didn't it?
Yes, Jiminy Crickets. That was a good follow up, wasn't it?
So we both said in the Metal Kingdom video that it was like it's building, but we were like it doesn't have its payoff. Here's the fucking payoff.
Yeah.
This
And
is banging.
stylistically different enough from Metal Kingdom to really feel the punch of that payoff, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
it's the slow build, I guess, is fair to say over the course of that initial song, then smashing into this. Yeah, really impressed with that. That did a lot for me. It scratched my power metal meets anime itch that I tend to find that I have a lot now that I didn't realize I ever did have. And yeah, like reading through the lyrics as well, I think there's a lot of kind of lyrical and iconography in there that makes me think, yeah, God, they are building a story with what they're doing here. It's odd. Do you think this stylistically will be where they kind of stay at in the album? Or do you think that, and again, it's a bit hard because we're jumping into kind of concept album, but like I wonder whether that will be part of the concept, is that there'll be a flow through. I'm not saying different genres. I'm not expecting like the next one to be their reggae song or something, but fluctuations in style from song to song.
Yeah, I'm imagining that we will get uh, some of the sort of maybe some slowery ones that
Yeah,
don't have the double kick and pace behind them. Might they might just go a bit doomier and sort of just slow it down, but just go heavier.
peaks and troughs, highs and lows, fast and
Yeah,
slows, that sort of thing. Yeah.
you
I
know,
mean, if we got a load like this, like don't get me wrong, I'd be happy as Larry. I think from my previous experience of Babymetal, of stuff from the first album, and okay, we're a number of albums down here later, but it does feel like a real transition. Um, the tone of the voices are similar, but the way the music's delivered along with it feels like they are more sewn together than
yeah,
probably what they were previously. Like there was a lot more of a kind of juxtaposition and shock value, I think, to it. Whereas now, I mean, if this is the sound that they've developed into over later albums, or this is the sound they've developed into now, then I think it's a good place for them to be.
yeah. I love Gimme Chocolate and Doki Doki Morning, but
Yeah,
they are
yeah,
very much here is something brutal and heavy. Here is pop singing over it.
yeah,
Whereas this is we're a metal band and this is where we live much more now. And just in both this and Metal Kingdom, you get that there isn't that. Oh look at the sweet saccharine pop thing here with the brutal undertones.
yeah.
They are together as one.
Maybe a confidence that wouldn't be there with artists early in their career, that I'm seeing here. And as I say, I'm seeing it here because there's a big gap between the songs I've listened to and this may have appeared in previous albums, but yeah, jumping back in at this point, I feel like it's a very different act, but not in a bad way. In a musical personal growth development kind of way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a thing. They're
of this.
10 years older now,
Oh, I'm not.
and
I didn't age in that time. I stayed the same.
so yeah, they've obviously grown up, and it because obviously they started as
Yeah,
an idol band, sort of quite obviously produced by a company to
yeah,
make this thing, and now it seems that it's very much this is what they want to do. This isn't a you've done your 5 years as an idol band and off you go. We bring in the next one for the new shiny thing. This seems to
yeah.
be
We're
clearly,
here to stay now. Like
yeah,
this, we have. And you know, you look at kind of their fandom, which is obviously passionate far and wide, and I think when you get that, and I say get that, earn that, it does build that confidence to kind of go, no, people want to listen to us rather than maybe the act or the unique selling point. So now let's be the us that we want to be. Yeah, I'm really interested in following this album through. That
Yes.
as a duo, but I will say like this is the biggest selling point for me. This song, I want to listen to this album when it comes out, and I kind of want to listen to it now, but you know,
You must wait.
I can't fast forward time, so
No.
no.
So next Saturday, Monochrome then?
Yes, please. And maybe when the album comes out, a bit of reaction to the whole every track on the album.
Oh, go on then.
Yes.
So you may have noticed we are just past 300 subscribers. So there is a live Rammstein for you if you want to get some German metal in.
I like it when you say that though, because it does sound a little bit like they come round our house to play. And if that's what you want to think, if it gets some more subscribers, I'll take it. I'm not above a bit of nefarious cheating, but spoilers, yeah, they didn't come round our house and play. It's from one of their live shows.
And also, if you are here because of Babymetal, also check out Maximum the Hormone and AA Equals for some more Japanese metal, especially if you've never heard of either of the two.
I
Get on
hadn't
them.
heard of them before we did Maximum the Hormone. I can't remember. It wasn't that long ago, was it? It was only sort of. It was in the last month, let's say.
Yes.
And spoilers for the reaction. I bloody loved it. I bloody loved it since. And to be honest, and I actually didn't tell you this, Chris. I've been banging on about it to everyone who will listen, and most people who I've been banging on to won't like it. It's the honest truth, but I've been banging on to it anyway. Including at a works meeting the other day, making everyone listen to it on the works meeting. I didn't get many people signed onto it, but I have managed to find some people who have just probably reacted the same way as I did, of going, where have these been all my life? Or the truth of it being, where have I been all the time these records have been out there? So yeah, Maximum the Hormone. Get her watched.
Yes, and as always, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Comments down there, as we did with the Metal Kingdom one. We will read and comment back on your comments. Let us know more about if you know what the story's going to be for the concept album, or if you have any. If you're one of the lucky ones that went to some of the recent gigs, because obviously the Metal Kingdom video was from their new live show.
Yeah.
Let us know. Maybe
No,
spoilers
don't
if
spoil
it
it,
if it
though.
not to like super spoilers, but if it's one of those of this is amazing, you really need to hear it. Just because it can make him even happier.
Or if you go, yeah, stop there. It peaked at track 2 and it went bad from that point. Let us know.
But as always, thank you for watching, and we will see you all next Saturday for more Babymetal. But between that and then, there's loads of stuff on the channel. We'll have more up during the week.
Yep.
Find your new favourite song, maybe. Seeded with Maximum the Hormone. You might too. But until then, goodbye.